Okay, be honest. How many times have you thought about it and you're like, oh my God, this is the perfect time to sign up for FeetFinder? And then you check it out. I know you've Googled it. I know you've seen it on the Reddit threads and you've gone through and you're like, hold on, is selling feet pics a real thing? You've looked at your own feet and you're like, are these monetizable? And then boom, in your brain, you're like, all the what ifs. What if my friends find out? What if my family figures it out? What if I'm bad at it? What if I make zero money and I just embarrass myself? Calm down. I'm gonna get to all of that. All the buts, all the what ifs. And literally, you're gonna find out that the only thing stopping you from getting a lucrative side hustle is yourself. Let's break down the excuses, because oh my God, you've got a whole Netflix series of them. But what if people judge me? Oh no, people, those same broke, bored people that are watching your lifestyle like it's a freaking subscription? Listen, people are gonna judge you for breathing wrong. You can become a foot model or a neurosurgeon and they'll still find a way to have an opinion on you. Meanwhile, in the background, all of these people are quietly making their rent money just by selling feet pics. Not asking for permission. But what if I don't have pretty feet? Hold on. Who said there was a universal, like, pretty foot council? Literally, I don't see a panel, a judge, a foot Olympics. Nope. Listen, the internet is a very, very specific place. There's tons of different people out there who might look at your feet and be like, wow, that's like uniquely weird and I love it. You think I'm joking, but I'm not. It's literally just economics. You don't need perfect feet. All you need to do is be consistent, have some confidence, and have the basic understanding of what works, which is where FeetFinder Tips for Beginners comes in. But what if I fail? Okay, let's unpack that. Fail at what? Making an account on FeetFinder? Taking pics of your own feet at your own house? That's not a failure. That's a common Tuesday. Worst case scenario, you make zero money and you gain some experience. Best case scenario is you've unlocked a new side hustle where people literally pay you to exist in decent lighting. But what if someone I know finds out? Oh my God, that main character fear. All right, why are you assuming that your coworkers are scrolling through FeetFinder like it's LinkedIn? Even if they were, what are they gonna say? Oh, I saw your feet online. Hold on, why were you there, buddy? Why were you there, detective? It's a mutual destruction. You're fine, case closed, okay? But I don't know how to start. Finally, a real problem. So obviously, starting anything new is awkward, right? You're not gonna just magically wake up one day and be like, oh, I know exactly how to be a perfect and successful foot model. No, that's where beginner strategy really matters. You'll see people search things like FeetFinder Tips Beginners, how to sell feet pics online, how to make money on FeetFinder, all of these things. Because once you remove the mystery, it actually is way simpler than the anxiety makes it feel like it is. How to overcome the opinions of others. Let's get down to the real issue here. You're not scared of FeetFinder. You're scared of being seen trying something new. Step one, realize that nobody cares that much. I say this with so much love, but literally nobody cares that deeply. Everyone's too busy in their own world, worried about their own decisions, okay? They're not analyzing your toes. People are literally not watching you like a documentary. They're too busy on socials watching AI cats on TikTok. Step two, flip the narrative. Instead of, oh, what will they think? Ask yourself, what will my bank account think? One path, overthink forever. Other path, try a legit side hustle like FeetFinder. One gives you anxiety, the other gives you options. Step three, start small and low pressure. You don't have to go full influencer overnight. Just start an account on FeetFinder, post a few pictures, play around with the angles, the lightings, the vibes, and learn the basics from FeetFinder Tips Beginners. And that's it. No big announcement, no press release, just a quiet, strategic curiosity. Step four, detach your ego. This is a big one. You're not your first attempt. Your first pics might be a little awkward, your captions might be a little cringe, and your pricing could be all over the place, completely wrong. But that's good. That's literally how every successful foot model has started out. No one came out the womb and was like $50 per pic, soft lighting, premium angles. You'll learn as you go, okay? Step five, take action before confidence. Confidence isn't the first step. Action is. You don't wait around and see when you start feeling like, oh, let me start selling pics. No, you start selling, your brain's gonna catch up later and realize, oh, this is what we're doing? Okay, let's go. So let me say it once again, just in case your overthinking brain needs a little reminder. The time to open a FeetFinder is not when you feel ready, not when you'll figure it all out, not when you got all your stepping stones in place. No, the time is now. Because literally the only difference between you and someone making money from this already is that they started. And you're still negotiating in your head all these little excuses. So go ahead, make the account, try the thing, be a little delulu, okay? I mean, worst case, you can get a laugh out of it and move on. Best case, you've unlocked the weirdest, most iconic side hustle of your life. For more beginner tips and tutorials on how to make your foot model journey the most lucrative as possible, give us a follow and subscribe.